Hey yo y'all, welcome to WatchaMania. It's your AEW Collision Homecoming Watch Along and Live Reactions for January 25th, 2025. I'm your host, Adv Devin. As always, how we doing, y'all? How's everybody's weekend of wrestling treating them? It has been a busy one for those of y'all keeping up with more than one or two promotions, that's for sure. All ready for Queen Aminata to win. Hear you there, Darthor. I would love to see a Queen Aminata Mercedes rematch. I believe they've had a match, right? If I'm not mistaken. Hey there, Cam. Welcome in. Welcome in. By the way, y'all, as always, please do drop a thumbs up. If you could be so kind, that goes a long way in supporting the channel. Gets us boosted in the algorithm. You know how it goes. Gets us recommended to those across the YouTube who might be looking for a watch-along environment. Hey there, EO, as well. Welcome in. Deonna might take the win. I'd love that as well. But then I think, like, Deonna versus Mercedes feels like a who can out-diabolical one another, you know? So, I mean, I'd be interested to see how it plays. My wrestling weekend has been fantastic so far. Hell yeah, Maya. That's great to hear. Yes, we've been pretty front-loaded thus far. We've been catching up with the New Japan shows that happened throughout the week over on the Discord. And then we got ourselves, of course, Collision tonight and Saturday night's main event. Of course, I will ask anybody who is watching it concurrently with Collision, please do not give any Saturday night's main event spoilers here in the chat. We have a no spoilers policy. And more so importantly than that, we are doing a delayed spoiler-free watch party on the Discord immediately following Collision. So if you're looking for the WatchMania vibes for that event, maybe you hold out a little bit, join the Discord, and it'll be worth it. Go a knife for the spoilers. Don't do it. Don't do it. She's got the knife. She's got the red. She can do things about the spoilers. Hey, you'll have a great night. You'll have a great night. Appreciate that, David. And yes, the card for tonight's show, collision-wise, is awesome. We're going to see some champion action, both for the gold and not. We got the champion versus champion match with Komander versus Okada. Going to be in this and the watch party after. I ain't going to be watching. Hell yeah. Appreciate you for that, EO. Yeah, it's worth it, y'all, because, you know, especially going in blind while still being able to enjoy the company of others while watching it, it still effectively has that live experience, you know? It can be a little bit more hectic in the watch parties over on the Discord as opposed to the watch-alongs here, but, again, it's a fun kind of rowdy. It's actually late, but we don't need to talk about that. We can play Knife Spoon either. Rhea with her Harley Cameronisms, the local Harley Cameron of WatchaMania. Ads, lots of ads. I give his water, we be drowning. That is part of the reason why it's a watch party, is because it is ad-centric to high hell. We want to just be able to fast forward through those. Hey there, Lone Star. Welcome in. Welcome in. Indeed, we are doing well. The weekend has been fun. The weekend has been full of happy wrestling. And it's looking like it's going to be continuing just that. This few Ricochet and Swerve has been fantastic so far. Agreed. I think they've hit the beats right. And it's been unique enough to where it doesn't just feel like a copy-paste of some other feud you can cite from a different time period or a different promotion. Like, this feels like these two characters having the unique feud that is a result of those two characters feuding. You know, as redundant as that sounded out loud. Hey, there you go. Welcome in. I hope your Saturday was good to you. I hope your Sunday is treating you well. Alrighty, y'all. You know the gig. We're going to be getting into the show commercial-free edition, which means we're going to be needing to use our VPN. That may result in a little bit of turbulence, a little bit of buffering, but if all goes according to plan, that buffering should be brief. And we should be smooth sailing from then on out. It is, thank you. It's good to hear, good to hear. Hope the rest was good to you, and I hope the rest of the day is good to you as well. Let's go easy on the small indie wrestling promotion. Nobody needs the ad revenue, right? Alrighty, let's get this show on the road. Oh, I stalled out a little too long. Sorry, y'all. Did not want to gamble a little too much with the connection, you know what I mean? I'm so glad you asked about the music on Omnipotence here. Hey there, Frank. Looking forward to Yuka Sakizaki's match tonight. Yeah, that's my hype. Is I want to see Yuka in action.
Patriarchy will resume our quest to become the next AEW World Champion.
Mariah May, tonight we finally meet face to face.
Alrighty, we should be all good to go.
And you're a champion, so I'm going to give you my utmost respect. And also,
Nikki's allowed to speak. We love this for him. And also, it's Tony's.
okay.
Tell the world to join me as I commit a great injustice. Because you see, tonight, the son will suffer the sins of the father. And McWayne, you will suffer them in total.
Hell yes. Joe is back. I had forgotten that match had gotten added to this card. Ooh, I am excited for this one. Not even throw that in here. Not a new intro, but rather the old one. Yeah, when the show first launched mid-2023, this was the theme for it, but early last year they changed it. But they changed it back at the top of the year when they named Max. Yeah, I was a little late to the mute there. I'm wondering if that's going to affect me or not. There's no doubt in my mind that at least 1 or 2 collisions we've done, I've had it caught in the audio, but I can't go back scrolling through all the streams trying to see yet. There's been like 70-something collision episodes by now. They getting paid again, yeah. There he comes. Also, welcome in, Jordan. How goes? Hope you got some proper noms. Yeah. Joe to start. Yo, JR, I just picked that up. JR on commentary? What? Yeah, the singles record is not bad. No, on commentary, interesting. Right? On just... Oh, you know what? That makes sense. Homecoming. It's Homecoming. Agreed, Darth. High hard cam, too. Ooh, yeah, you're right. I kind of dig it. Aw, man, I missed this place. Part of me wishes they did the pandemic stage that they normally have, but I understand that they can get more seating this way, so they'd do it. They'd rather do that.
Well, here's young Nick Wayne. And what a short but prosperous career he has had. Jim, it's great to see you, buddy.
You too, Tony. Nigel, my hero. I tell you,
Nigel is... Wow. Nigel McGuinness inspired a young JR. He too must be timeless. Up there with Bobby Fish and Tony Storm. It has to be so cold. No, real though, Darth. Anybody like I'm a South Floridian, right? And we've gotten some of the coldest weather we have gotten in years, in recent days. North Florida has literally seen snow several times over this past week. Jacksonville is very close to the Georgia-Florida line. Rough. And of course, those of you know, Daly's Place is an open roof venue. Stefan with a mustache will forever trip me up. Stefan, yeah, just mustache Stefan is kind of like,
I just don't get this. What are they going to do? All 3 attack Samoa Joe?
Oh, all right. Yo, Shabata's got a match later on tonight. He's out here to settle the score. I think we get a Wayne's World walk away. Oh, we gotta. That's such a shout, Ray. I think it happens. Agreed, Darth. This venue is just like, it's mint. It's not just the fond memories. It's the fact that it's a genuinely good venue. Though I can't say I don't get a bit of nostalgia with that one little ramp.
On Collision, our main event, well, we saw
magnificent main event.
It's top to bottom, another great show, Jim. No doubt about it. Fans here braving the
These more
cool weather,
shorts.
if I can call it that. Maybe cold weather here in
Because it's because that's just how Hook does.
Tremendous crowd, a great stacked card.
Let's not forget, for like the first 2 years we saw Hook before he ever wrestled a match, that's how he dressed.
But fellas, you've been here, Daly's place, a lot of times. What does it mean to be back here for you guys?
Brings back a lot of great memories to me, Nigel. I can tell you that. Good look out there in the amphitheater here to see all the great fans.
Nah, he ain't budging. Oh, that was you! Okay, that was funny.
Yeah, absolutely.
They love AEW and we love them.
We spent the entire pandemic here and brought fans some great television.
You're gonna hit the ropes? All right.
And now here we are.
The way Joe's like, oh, you're hitting the ropes.
With our opening bout here. And, you know, Nick Wayne trying to win his third match in his last four. It's, as you said, Jared, it's going to be a tough order, but at 18 years, 37 days.
Wow, he got the crowd going for him.
to win a match in
Not really.
AEW,
Actually, the crowd.
1837.
Oh, all right.
That's right. You talk about the pandemic. Nick Wayne, not even 18 years old.
The way he's getting punked by Joe.
Inexperienced.
Nick Wayne needs to stop fooling around.
Joe's 300 plus, I gotta guess.
310 pounds he was announced at.
Well, then he's 310.
One of the most feared and respected world champions of all time, both Ring of Honor
No,
and
facts.
AEW.
You have to be cautionary.
Joe is, you know, he really is.
He can move. He doesn't move.
When I saw his first match in AEW, I realized how much the true Samoa Joe had been missed for years up until that point.
In the ring with Joe on a number of
And every single time he works, I do not take him for granted.
Ring of Honor pure title, but I've still got the
I'm here a 10-minute version of an AEW Elevation 30-second squash match. Oh! Deep into the eyes with that gouge.
For the eyes, that's probably the weakest part of the anatomy of Samoa Joe.
No question
That's a
about
teenager
it.
punking 5-year-old. No, really, Riga, that's what that was. He was little brothering the hell out of Nick.
Screw leg whip takes him down.
Well, those dragon screws are deadly, Nigel.
Yeah, the ligaments of the knee. And you can already see, look at the knees, the braces on the knees of Samoa Joe.
Yep. Both legs heavily braced, taped.
Often a good strategy against a larger, more powerful opponent. Take him down to the
Isolating Joe.
Everybody is so
Oh, on the calf. That wasn't even his knee.
Look at the confidence of Nick Wayne and that. You know what they say? The apple never falls far from the tree. His beautiful,
It's like, what do you
vivacious
mean?
Mother Wayne on the outside, and there his father. That's not his father, by the way, just to clear things up here. He may not have been a product of Christian Cage's loin, but after
I
being
can't.
trained by the late, great Buddy Wayne, he's got a far more
The
punch
drop
in
kick to the
his
no
father now,
knee.
dare I
Wow,
say.
Samoa Joe taking a powder.
Nigel, we appreciate it.
Appreciate that. Right now,
Oh,
Wayne taking a big risk.
wow, he got him with the dive.
Joe's neck is about 20 inches. That helps him in those situations. Christian Cage.
Yeah, Joe, time to put him away. Yeah, sorry, the thing is, like, this, it turned around on him already.
Disrespectful.
That's right. Confident. And he doesn't waste his words on people. And they tried, here we go, cover one, only a one count. They tried the patriarchy to destroy the hand of Hook. And it was Taz who got up after having knee surgery, shouldn't even stood up. And then it was Samoa Joe. This was a couple weeks back, coming in to aid Hook. And that's why Hook is out here. There you see later on tonight.
I'm wondering if Brody and Buddy cut a promo after their match.
Tag team action. One of the great matches. We've got a trios match. The team of Kuhan
Nick
and
Wayne
Menard back together
squash him.
with TNT champ Danny Garcia against members of the Undisputed Kingdom. And then our middleweight
No, absolute.
and Takeshita for the International Championship.
We're not looking at it from a booking perspective, more so just like within the context of the match kind of thing. Joe could have had this put away very early if he wasn't trying to punk him out.
Right in front of the official. Risking disqualification. Take a look at this great
Yeah, Nick Wayne turning heel, I have to admit, was something very good for him. And that, wow, that was, it was rough. Joe kind of gave it to him.
and a 2 count that time.
Significant offense created by the young guy.
Nick stumbled there. No, But not to take away from that point, though. Nick has grown a lot since turning heel. I was very much against him turning heel, especially because it was so soon after the beatdown he had suffered from Swerve and AR Fox. But I can't deny that it has helped him grow so much. Feels like a full character, and I'm believing it, yeah. Yo, they're getting mauled on the outside and Dunzo. Yeah, very good. Because, like, yeah, Takeshi's another one of those people who feels like they're just way too affable to boo. The blow off of the feud ain't Joe taking that contract. Oh my gosh, Jordan, imagine if all of this and then Christian doesn't even get to cash in. The thing is, I wouldn't even be against it just because I don't want to see a world where Christian Cage either just gets a world title match, period. Whether he wins it or loses. I don't want to see him challenging for the world title.
He just came out and whipped ass. Now Christian Cage turning around, pointing towards the ring. He's telling Kip Sabian to pick up Nick Wayne and Mother Wayne walking along as well.
Samoa Joe versus Mox has never happened, has it? Oh my god.
Before we go there, this coming Wednesday, Will Ospreay and Brian Cage will be in Huntsville. That'll be a dandy. AEW Dynamite, that'll be live on TBS. And then, of course, at Grand Slam Australia, made official on Wednesday, Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega together.
They have not given a time on it. So I'm getting conflicting, I don't want to say reports, that's not the word I'm looking for here, but I'm seeing a lot of conflicting takes here. I have seen somebody say that show is listed for 2 a.m. Eastern, airing on Max. We've seen themselves, AEW, being advertise it for the same start time as Collision. So my takeaway from that is that they're airing it live and then a replay of it. But then I found out that there is an NBA Finals game airing, well, scheduled to air at the same time as Collision normally would on TNT. So I don't know what the plan is. I will say right now, if they're going to air it live as it broadcasts in Australia, I'm going to be doing a live watch along for it as it airs in Australia. But it seems like that's may not be the plan. So we're going to figure it out. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there because it seems a little unclear. What is a little bit more clear, though, is some of the other weird start times we have for streams. That being GCW tomorrow. It's going to be starting 10 a.m. Eastern. I was misunderstood on the time. The 3 p.m. was for GMT, not Eastern Standard Time. So, as that stands, we're going to be getting some morning hardcore wrestling over here in the States. So that way it can start in the afternoon over in the UK, which makes a little bit more sense because they got a bit of a curfew over there. But yeah, so then we got a slew of other streams to go through. I won't even start listening to them all just because they're not coming to me as fluently as I'd like them to. And you could head over to the live tab and see them all listed there for yourself. And make sure to hit notify me for them all because we're going to be going live non-stop throughout the week, it feels like. Yo, champion versus champion matchup next. Alrighty. Of course, y'all haven't called for it since the start of the show, but please do drop a thumbs up if you could be so kind. That's the easiest, quickest, most free way to support the channel. Alongside making sure the bells are always on for notification. As we mentioned, we're going live like 7 times in the next 7 days. So that would help us a lot. I wanted to do something crazy, like announce a third hour for Grand Slam or something. Here's the thing. I think Grand Slam is going to be more than just a 2-hour event because it's not being named. It's not a subtitled episode of television. You know, it's not Collision Grand Slam or Dynamite Grand Slam. It is simply Grand Slam Australia. So that leads me to believe that they wanted to have its own standalone presence, like a Battle of the Belts would, but with a much grander scale. Agreed, X-Kong. For the longest time, a lot of people were sleeping on Komander, and I'm really glad these last couple of months he's been waking people up to him.
He's one of the most phenomenal wrestlers in the world, bar none. End of story.
He does underdog high-flying luchador so well. You think we get any debuts at Grand Slam? No, it's possible we get a return, but I don't think we get any debuts unless it's Speedball. Because we know based on a lot of reports, it's almost unanimous. It's almost imminent at this point, I should say. Speedball Mike Bailey is coming to AEW. It's all a matter of when. Josh Alexander, you see, I don't know. Because he's a wild card. He could end up going anywhere. And he would be a good fit for AEW, but I've seen a fair amount of AEW fans express apathy for him, I guess would be the best way to put it. 'Cause they don't dislike him. They don't have anything against him, but he isn't moved by him. I had a lot of AEW fans that watched that MLP show that he worked at, and they weren't feeling his match with Takeshita as much as they were with Bailey and Takeshita. So, personally, I'd welcome it. I'd welcome him more in ROH. If he was an ROH fixture, specifically in like the Pure division, hell, even the World Title division, make it happen. But I think in AEW, I don't see him fitting in all that well, at least until later the year. Komander is hunking out Okada, and Okada's playing into it. I wonder if he's... Yeah, it's almost like Okada was letting it piss him off. What's your world title match for Grand Slam? Wait, go both. Jay White. I'm thinking we're gonna get Jay White versus John Moxley. I think they save Cope for Revolution because they would want that to sell pay-per-view tickets. How they do that, I'm not sure. I think because we saw Cope get beat down on Dynamite, that's going to keep him out of the picture. Oh, that's bad. I hope Okada's okay. The way he fell sideways on that base leg. Okay, he's standing up with him on his back. He's good. So FTR and Cope for the trios. I'm thinking so. If that comes before Revolution, I don't know. I think I'd like that. But I also feel like Cope is going to take a couple of weeks off TV after that beatdown. Because we do know he works part-time-ish, like on a full-time basis. He's like a two shows a month kind of guy. 2 to 4 shows a month kind of guy.
Tickets available there at AEWTX.com and Saturday, February 8th, Houston, Texas. Tickets available at all.
Oh, absolutely, Darth. Specifically over here in the West. And that's coming from a guy who has not seen too much of Okada's work in New Japan. Too much of Okada's work since he came to AEW, really. But it's just, I've seen some of his best matches. What many would consider his best matches, I should say. And I've seen peak Okada in action. So I understand why people would underrate him. But at the same time, I know how good he really is. Think Hope at Revolution Joe versus Cage. Ooh. Yeah, Joe doesn't feel like he would want to get the jump on Mox or anything like that. Oh. No, got caught. I'm glad that was supposed to be a counter. I was wondering how he was quarter rolling towards the ropes. Did not get as much momentum as he thought he would. Will versus Brian Dynamite should be built around the idea of having a first time ever match. Ooh. I hear that, Jordan.
Let me ask you this, fellas. It's 45 degrees here tonight in Jacksonville. Do you wonder whether that temperature would favor...
I'm trying to think of what other first time matches we could make happen. They were teasing Hangman and Okada a few months back around Blood and Guts time. That's one. Wraith and Floor State might have psyched him out for not wanting to overdo it. Yeah, it's possible that be the case. Part of me thinks that he just didn't have enough momentum to roll the ropes backwards like he intended to, because he kind of like stopped and he had to like re-catch his footing and push himself back. Sorry, a little too close to my mic there.
You keep saying it, I'll start to believe it. Okay, and right now, we've got a Komander ever since he went on the floor with that move that took a little while to connect. He's been in harm's way here. He's in bad shape.
Yeah. I do appreciate that ended up turning the tide in Okada right then and there. For Okada.
You've seen Okada in, Jim Ross. Some of the moments he's really established himself being the world caliber performer he is.
What's the guy that does? It reminds me of the lead singer of Queen.
Freddie Mercury?
Yeah, he dresses like him. He's not
What?
with us now.
He's
never been with us.
passed away to the other side, but
That's a take. How does Okada's hair swoosh?
Yeah, he had a great presence.
great style.
I have no idea. Like, I don't know what product he uses. At this point, he's Okada. Wouldn't be surprised if it isn't even any product. It's just genetics.
2.0 back together for the first time in a long, long time. A team that established themselves right here in Daly's place. DDT once again. Here you see a women's four-way. We'll talk where's cover 1, 2. We'll talk more about that coming up. The winner will get a
Maintaining wrist control.
shot, and then there's our main event to catch
JR is going on such a tangent, right? He realized his Freddie Mercury reference didn't land like he wanted to, and he's kind of been spiraling since.
deceptively large, powerful.
Yeah.
Back with you live here at Daly's Place. It's Collision Homecoming. Toni Schiavone, Jim Ross, and Nigel McGuinness. At ringside calling the action. This is champion versus champion. Big non-title match. Two of the great champions, not only in AEW, but in ROH going at it. There's a straight kick that time by...
Komander looks more like damn it. Oh, turned that into a face buster. Almost looked like a power bomb, but I see that he didn't quite land flat back.
For some reason, I don't want to say that Okada...
No, remember when he formed and only had a pair of jetpack short shorts and moves with elbow pads. I'm pretty sure he's referencing his entrance gear, suit and stuff like. Oh, he was talking about Komander. No. Oh damn it! The antics.
One, two. Hook of a leg, but because of the size of the torso of Okada, unable to get any body weight across the shoulders.
Year one shows and special events.
Catch up with year one, our shows.
Yes, I'm glad that that's available. It really was good timing that we started the All Elite Rewinds we do, because yes, the second stream we'll be doing tomorrow is going to be the All Elite Rewind. That is us doing watch-alongs to old AEW stuff from 2019. We started at Double or Nothing. Right now, we're just past Full Gear at this point. We're going to be actually doing the Return Dynamite, as well as Dark, tomorrow. So yeah, link to that in the chat if you're interested.
To still deliver the punishment. That net record didn't take anything out of Okada.
It's a smart decision, certainly, being able to control your energy expenditure.
High risk.
The animations from Okada.
Talks to tournament wrestling when you know you can be there for a long time. You've got to have that gas tank. What do you make of that? Well, Ichiban, #1. Okay. Whatever, Nigel. And
Nigel is too much sometimes.
he's going to go for the Rainmaker. He missed it.
Let's go.
Got it that time.
And I've seen him prepare for the Rainmaker.
If I do your last records. Yeah, got you. No worries.
What it does to the live audience. They know something big is coming, and the end is near.
The anticipation. Kamagiri got the connect. Up on
Yo, the Springboard Destroyer.
poison runner of sorts, but you can see the length again of Okada.
Bottom line, Okada's head slammed against the mat. And he hadn't moved much.
One of his video game sound bites.
Lindo, his favorite.
Sometimes it'll still just come to him, you know.
Moves out of the way.
Yo, with the salute. So sick with it.
Taken to the skies here tonight at Daly's place.
Changed course of action.
Masked man.
That's so good.
Under of the sky.
He said, Mitch, I planned on walking ropes, and I shall walk ropes.
Up on top.
Something big is coming in the end, isn't it? Oh.
Caught. He got caught. Boom.
Oh my gosh, just like that out of nowhere. Do not let Okada catch your wrist. Holy crap. Bro was springboarding at him. Okada caught his wrist, twirled around him, and then bam, was done. Just like that. If there's such thing as a snap Rainmaker, he just demonstrated it.
Clear evidence there of it. The second attempt paid dividends. Taking out the Ring of Honor TV champion, the Continental champion.
Cruise control is everything. Truth.
I don't trust all these handshakes and kissing and hugging.
Okada applauding.
Maybe I'm wrong, Tony.
Hey man, not so hyped now.
An honorable man. I like it. Oh my God.
Oh, or not.
Never turn your back on the opponent.
That's right.
Double axe handle from behind, and Okada laughing maniacally all about it.
A dominating win by Okada.
Just because he can. Yes, now that'd be something, JR.
Now coming up next,
Trios matchup next. Yeah, I had a feeling that they were going to save the title match for the main event. How could you not?
what's going on here? Shane Taylor just knocked out 3 men. You talking to me? You might be big, but you got nothing, man. You want to think?
We really, really appreciate your help.
If I don't hear Parker's theme song, I'm going to be pissed.
4 men to take Shane Taylor off his feet.
3 years ago, I walked into Jacksonville.
Yo, now I feel like I need to throw it on my playlist, dude.
Trio making their Dynamite debut. We gave you a little bit of a taste. Me, Roddy, and Kyle are trying to prove we're the best trio that AEW has.
Welcome back, Ray.
History between these 3 individuals. You want to call the new father? Jacksonville.
Okada, Mark Okada, Komander, and the ref down for appearances. Okada attacked him after the match.
Next here on TNT and Match, Daniel Garcia, Danny Magic, Cool and Edge against members of the Undisputed Kingdom, Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, and Adam Cole.
Oh?
What do we got here? Hang on.
Damn, they didn't announce the...
He said he'd be waiting to hard up for Big Bill.
Yo, the way he just showed up with a brick, he threw a brick. Yo, there's an ambulance right there.
Powerhouse Hobbs.
Okay, so this is just going to be a segment brawl. I don't care. Let me hear for it. Let's go, you big-ass motherfuckers. Beat the crap out of each other.
And boy, was he.
Battle of the Bamfs.
Oh my God.
Bro is getting... Bro, you should have took your backpack off first.
He really is. And Hobbs not done.
Hobbs looks a lot more ready for a fight than him. How much I want Ange to get the pin here just for once. I wait for a bitch to be back in curtain in 30 or so minutes. No worries, EO. All good, friend.
Nigel, he had told us that he'd be waiting on Big Bill. Old bets were off. And Big Bill threw that brick. Raised the stakes and
Yeah, man, get that backpack off. Not the cookie sheet collection. No, for real. What?
gets a blow in.
Does he have a hoodie on with no shirt underneath? What?
He's a redwood. Oh my God! He jerked that right off the hinges. Hobbs jerked that gate right off the hinges.
He broke the gate. He broke the gate. Like nothing.
I don't know if they can stop this or not.
Nah, y'all are here now. Nah, let them maul each other.
Some order is best.
Big Bill is fine about it.
Bill now backing up.
I got you. You'll see. You'll see. I got you.
All right, well,
I got you. You'll see. The night is getting started.
fans, we're going to restore some order and come back with more on Collision.
Not 2 for 2 on brawls this week, right? For real. I do wish that was the full-on, like, match that they do. Especially because they're here in Daly's place. You know, this is the time to do it. But I can't not be satisfied with that. They were laying it in. And sometimes people can still get there. And they don't necessarily need to be in Daly's place to do that. It just feels like the best spot for it. And just ignore it was a different color than the fence still. I didn't even catch that. Damn. Although I suppose it wouldn't just be like, hey, you think you could rip this off? Yeah. And come time and you just can't. So maybe it was best that it was worked. We're getting the trios match next. We have Yuka playing football with a corgi. Oh my gosh. Do you think they may have just telegraphed the AEW Japan Twitter? That is okay. That checks out. Fencing was all black, cape was silver. It's a. You think someone would have grabbed a can of spray paint before the show, right? Like, come on. Oh, yes, the super long black screen. Sitting here being like, is everything okay? Forgetting that this is how Twitter works. I do find it interesting, though, because we have this trios match that is going to be Danny Garcia and his dads versus the Undisputed Kingdom, but they were all running up on Shane Taylor Promotions on Ring of Honor the other night. So I'm wondering if Shane Taylor Promotions gets involved here. I had a feeling they were going to be on tonight.
In Jacksonville for the first time, where the energy is infectious. How does it feel to be a part of AEW Collision Homecoming?
This is so cool. It's so cool to be here in Jacksonville.
AJ, we've got someone who wants to have a little talk with you. Open those ears.
I know what you guys do.
And we know what you do.
You want to do it? All right, we got to run, guys. We got to
Go get him, guys. Go.
Have a good one. Let's go.
Those guys, Lexi, get in here. They get 5 big booms. Boom, 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 boom. Ba, 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 ba. Boom.
The way the crowd's into it. Adam, go, baby. Now, I implore you, Adam, do not, and I mean do not, leap from this ramp. Cold, baby. Yeah, it's cold there. Agreed, Riga. I'm not really for it. Like, it's not for me, but I have no problem with it being there. You know, that's what I've been saying since day one when AEW does sponsorships. And the thing is, AEW, they don't run into the ground all night with something, you know. And if they do, they have a way of implementing it very smoothly. I think back to what was it? Rise of the Dragon Dynamite or something like that. And there was like 9 themes around dragons that show, but it didn't feel like it, even though it was. So it served as a great sponsorship, while those who weren't really there for the sponsorship were still just getting a great show. I forget what it was called. It was a Game of the Thrones something. Something of the Dragons. Lexi blinked twice if you're being held hostage. She was like, I'm doing the thing?
And the former international champion himself, Roderick Strong, against this group, back together for the first time in quite a while.
Actually, it's just a cooldown or something. Just because I'm curious if it actually translates to any boost. Actual pay-per-view card as opposed to like a pre-show. I hear you. Nope. No cool hand music. Parker Thee, please. The fuck is this shit? Yeah. I don't know. Bennett and Taven have kind of just been missing the last couple of weeks, Darth. It's like ever since Kyle came back into the picture, they disappeared. They have been eaten. I got such a hard pop out of me.
Of the Undisputed Kingdom seemingly had their eye on the TNT title, Tony. Absolutely, perhaps they have aspirations to wear singles gold.
Oh yeah.
Are the members of the Tag Team 2.0.
STP is something special, man. I really think that they need to be kind of taking over ROH.
Adam Cole in this trios match. Full on drag twist, working on the wrist lock here.
Garcia certainly far more ring time as of late than either of his tag team partners. One has to wonder how Cool Hand Ange, who this is his
He was
first
doing that for 2 minutes and suddenly has no time to put on his gear. I was just thinking the same thing. I'm like, I get daddy magic working in the jeans. But like, bro, come on now.
AEW television, and oh boy, both men at the same time thinking about the fist. And once again, we talked about the AEW.
You see, I feel like this is trying to tease a Daniel Garcia Adam Cole program, but what I really want is a Kyle O'Reilly Daniel Garcia program.
And we got 3 men who would love to get that title shot. Right now, we're going to see the former international champion.
Oh,
Roderick strong, lean and sinewy. One of the best gas tanks in the game today. Incredible cardio. You can beat Roderick.
the daddy magic chance.
But that's about all you can do.
Oh, Lone Star. I haven't been hearing him right.
You are competing when it comes to cardio. The messiah of the backbreaker.
Interesting zoom. And do it again.
Here's the cover. Only a 1 count. You
Yeah.
Cool and Ange.
JR isn't here. What happened?
Daddy Magic's been mostly an announcer here, and so he's not been in the ring that much as of late. Now here comes Pop.
Yeah, Darth, we're closing in on a year. They did some stuff on ROH as a tag team shortly before Cool Hand Ange's paternity leave.
Drops a knee.
But that was it. Yeah, that had to have been like,
Oh, but
yeah, close to a year ago.
by Ange allowing Roderick
Fireflies reported JR has also been eaten. God damn it. I don't know who's around here eating these wrestlers, but we gotta slow this down.
Hit by O'Reilly. Strike by Roddy.
Sure, we have a deep roster, but it is finite.
And here comes Cool Hand on top of him. And a cover.
Rubs more toast or something. Damn it. Look, if it makes him stronger and thus results in him winning matches, I think I may accept these terms.
Kingdom were able to get the advantage. Stamp on the foot there. What a nefarious means to get the advantage back for Ange.
Nice. I was concerned. I thought that was like a back roll had gone wrong. No. It's like a front flipping neck breaker. Cool. I'll be a Scorpio Sky had a video saying he was going to be back and nothing got eaten.
Awkward landing for
No. Yeah, I'm so kidding. Scorpio Sky, I don't know what it was. We had that video. We had a video package a while ago where it seemed like they were hinting something with him and STP getting up in his face.
the TNT champion.
And this match continues on TNT and Max.
Yoli Moriarty and Daniel Garcia.
STP getting the face.
That gets me excited. All right, back to what we were talking about. Yeah, Scorpio Sky seemed like they were teasing something with him and Private Party because he was trying to make his way into the Private Party. You know what I mean? Abaddon sitting off on the side and shit with all the other cameos. But yeah, nothing after that. I just don't know what it is. I think he just can't get out of. He can't stay cleared. Is the last thing that I understood, but I think there's more to it than that. Yes. Oh my god, that'd be wild if he did. That or Kip Sabian sees this. Record might have been right. Where you go? That'd be awesome if we could get Ruby Soho back sooner rather than later. But also, I want her to really feel comfortable with the return. You know, it's nothing to scoff at coming back to something like pro wrestling after becoming a mother, particularly for the first time. And I say that like I know what it's like. I don't, but yeah, I can only imagine. It's a treacherous undergoing. So yeah, it'd be awesome if she pops back up in a few months. But like we saw, Ty Mello really took her time. Good for her on that. Alexa Bliss is taking her time, and good on her for that. I mean, she has a kid, and she's the mom. She needs more time. She needs more time. Totally understand. Yeah, no, and I totally, and sorry if me harping on it makes it seem like you're saying otherwise. But yeah.
Garcia, difficult job as the TNT champion.
Particularly right now where AEW is not sticking with their 2 to 3 women's matches a show.
The greatest TNT
Like,
champion.
nah, if I'm Ruby, I'm like, call me when you really plan on giving us some time. You know?
Serious as cancer.
Think of how many great wrestlers have won
That as well, yeah.
championship.
Oh, many, and that just speaks to how great Christian Cage is as the best of them all.
Big scoop at a slam.
Champion scoop and a slam.
Daddy Magic could be the third outrunner.
Tag, and here comes Garcia back in.
24 men, none of whom,
No, for real though. I just need 2.0 versus the Outrunners versus FTR.
but certainly Garcia has done
Like,
a
please, let the 80s run wild.
build some credibility as champion. Mark Briscoe, Katsuyori
Agreed, Rigo. They really found a very comfortable way of conveying that romance on screen. And it takes me back to something that Swerve said on the Swerve City podcast a little over a year ago, maybe closer to 2 at this point, that one thing that pro wrestling, the one thing that AEW doesn't tap into too much is romance. And romance mixed with pro wrestling in proper doses is something that's very special. And I forget that, you know, because we don't see it too much in the 21st century. It's more often than not, it's done in some hokey or over-the-top fashion. But when genuine like that, it's awesome. I really kind of sucked that it was confined to Rampage, but at the same time, I'm happy that Rampage had something to its own. Miro and Lana and Andrade was weird looking back. Yeah, that was kind of odd. Like, that felt like there, especially when we came to learn of the split up between Miro and CJ afterwards, shortly afterwards. It's like, what's going on there? And that's not me trying to like imply. That's not me trying to imply like something crazy, but it just feels like there was a whole there was a lot of weird circumstances to that whole story.
Brisbane Entertainment Center. Tickets are now available at Ticket Tech. That's at Ticket Tech. And of course, it's 3 weeks from tonight. Grand Slam Australia.
AEW Women's title on the line. Mariah May defending against
We're so back, yes.
Toni Storm.
Honestly, if we weren't going to hear Angie's singles theme, could we at least hear 2.0's, you know, team theme? It's just so good. Like the synthwave nighttime rider song.
Reaching out and making the tag. Here comes Adam Cole. Forearm shots back and forth. Back and forth. Continuing. It's Adam Cole.
Mary ain't holding back on strikes now. Caught that pump kick.
It gets slapped in the chest. But that pump kick worked that time, but no. Garcia.
High angle backdrop driver.
Nice.
Saw it coming up. Didn't see it coming low, but down.
Not sure if he was going for the boom there, but got caught with that clothesline.
Adam Cole.
Garcia's on fire.
Pick up. To a neck.
Agreed, Riga. Daniel Garcia and KR would have such a fun Tekkers match.
TNT champion.
Tag is going to be made. Roddy Strong comes in, and Kool and Ange is in. And down he goes from
Immediately dropped by Roddy.
another chop.
The only thing going for Cool Hand in that moment was that he has taken the least amount of damage this match on his team side.
This Larry at the time did Kool.
Although that's changing quickly. Yo, that capture back breaker. Roddy running wild. Oh, that step up knee.
Big forearm shot.
Thought he was gonna do the forearms up and down the ring.
1, 2, no, and a save by Menard. Kool and Ange trying to get to a corner, but he's in the wrong corner as Menard is in.
Team 2.0 here, seemingly coming for a street fight. The way
Ooh, barely grazed him with that kick. Was enough to keep him stunned though.
Riley with a kick, double team, forearm shot, knee combination.
well, there was bound to be some ring thrust for Team 2.0.
Fighting out, he knew it was coming. That sweet and sour total elimination.
Wow, that made its mark.
Yeah, that high kick straight to the chest.
Gonna take this opportunity to prove they are
Sweep the leg.
disputed. There's a cover, and that's
And there it is. Man, give me back the Undisputed Kingdom's theme. Kingdom.
took him a while
Ooh, pinning Parker. First straight came back to get pinned.
But nonetheless, all three members of the Undisputed Kingdom impressing everyone except Shane Taylor Promotions.
Surprised they didn't get more involved in this match. Maybe one day XCon, but I want Danny to have a little bit more time with it.
Last Saturday. And a handshake. It's great to see that by both teams, by all 6 men. Absolutely. Fans,
Oh.
based on what we have seen here tonight, we do understand that we are going to hear
There's a little extra tension there. I'm reading from it. I'm reading into it. Yo, we're going to hear from Big Bill live after the brawl? It's really grow on. So it is beautiful for trios. They could have the division saved. They could. Oh, okay. They could save the division. Gotcha. Cope after our beat. Death Riders and have a heel. UK take him quickly. Ooh. I'm with that.
Last week, my tag team partner turned his back on me. My mentor turned his back on me.
Bro, get out of here.
In front of the whole world. And something like that could ruin any person's life. But the response has been really overwhelming. And it made me realize I'm not just any person. And I'm not just the best wrestler alive. I'm a survivor, too. So I'm happy to announce right now my open challenge series. Who can survive the best wrestler alive? I want to see how many people here at AEW are just like me. I want to see where the survivors are. Because all you guys, you're good. This is where the best wrestle.
So this is how
But you
Mike
can't
Bailey
be
comes to
better
that.
than the best wrestler alive.
Right, Jordan? I'm like, oh my god, what this is going to be is him just facing off against a bunch of people who could legitimately be called one of the best wrestlers in the world. Like your Mike Baileys. Watch Will Ospreay answer it one week. Like, fucking, Kyle Fletcher come out there for some reason, gonna be honest. I really turned around on Caster now. I'm quite enjoying. I'm of two minds. I will say that this is the most tolerable Caster's been in a while. He's leaning into how annoying he is, how he is. So I gotta give it to him. He's pulling that off very well. But anyways, I shall be right back, y'all. Excuse me. Alrighty, I am back. I'm glad I'm not the only one who heard those keyboard noises. I'm like, wait, what? I thought it was deafened. Like, I thought it was something that came through the voice call in the Discord. I'm gonna molly off. Did they clarify what was coming next? I wonder. Toni and May is up next. Okay, that's that typing noise. Oh, hologram! Yes.
I'm here with Top Flight guys. Last week we saw Action Andretti and Leo Rush ambush you. Now you've asked for this time, so what's on your mind?
What's on our mind is that we've been in Jacksonville now for just under 24 hours, and we haven't been able to find Action or Leo anywhere. It's also kind of funny that now they're on our feet, you guys are nowhere to be found.
Wait. Are you seriously surprised that they're not here right now?
Oh, what are you talking about?
Do I need to remind you that I didn't want Leo's ass in the group from the get-go?
You didn't speak yours.
Chill.
You didn't speak to us.
When you were out, Action held it down. And when you were coming back, we were well on our way to becoming trios champs until your boy,
My boy.
showed back up.
Not my boy.
Your boy that left you high and dry while I was out.
What's
He started
going
this
on,
mess,
y'all?
And now I gotta clean it up. So Leo, you want to act all big and bad? That's easy to do after we just wrestled a match. But let's see how big and bad you are when it's just me and you in there. If you're looking for a fight, take off your stupid coat and see me in the ring, and I'll send you packing again.
Dante feels some other kind of way. Oh my gosh. This whole Top Flight story arc has been a mess for months, and I'm here for it.
3 weeks away is going to be Grand Slam Australia in Brisbane. And with that in mind, it's time for tonight's
Brisbane.
face-to-face.
Trina Darius looking too heelish. It has to be.
AEW Women's World
They've gotten better at promos. Agreed, Dresden.
Mariah.
Much needed. Again, y'all, please do drop a thumbs up. Double check. Make sure you got those thumbs up. Those are our lifeline here. Those go a long way in supporting us, getting us recommended for those who might be looking for some watch-along vibes, either old or new. Yeah, man, I legit popped up realizing it was hologram, by the way. Yeah, no, that was a pleasant surprise. I'm glad that they're doing vignettes too, and he's not just gonna show up cold out of nowhere. Real. That was so welcome. I appreciated that.
Statuesque, demure, and absolutely unstoppable.
Well, Mariah,
All right, Tony, let's get this shit over with.
and now her opponent coming up at Grand Slam Australia, Toni Storm.
I'm so here for this. I need to see how this plays out. I'm going to be paying so much attention to every word Tony says. Truth, Sean Tyler. The AEW's women's division is so awesome. I want to see them get so much more attention than they have been. Also, welcome in.
When I look at you, I see nothing.
She regressing.
When I think about you, I feel nothing.
Hey, Wyatt, what's up, fam? Welcome in.
Every one of these fans, you are nothing. You are a joke. You are a meme. They laugh at you and then they forget about you, just like I always knew they would. I do not care about you. I have never cared about you. You were just the dumbest, easiest pawn I used to dominate this entire game.
The confusion on Tony's face there.
I have to remind you again.
Bro called me.
Australia, so be it. Because as good as I feel right now, I will get off humiliating you in your hometown.
Mariah May, I am your biggest fan. Everything you've done, I've seen it from the UK.
Oh.
Here in AEW. You're amazing. You're an inspiration.
No.
And one day, I want to be just like
I called this months ago. I'm so hyped now, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm so hyped. I've loved this story for a long time. In the way. Interesting. Seen Mariah FaceTime. I was just thinking the same thing, Lone Star. I'm like, there's a hole in that story there. Bosom. And then I get.
Mariah May, the champion, beside herself.
Oh.
You don't put your hand on the AEW
Oh no.
champion.
The flashbacks.
A vicious, brutal beatdown.
And then oh my gosh. Oh, the GCW. What's that? GCW show just randomly came on? That's wild. The security doesn't. Right? They're like, come on. Like, they weren't really doing much to actually stop the violence.
think that I've forgotten.
Oh my God.
That cadence!
What makes you think our dance is done?
No. Yes.
Each scar, every drop of blood, I will feel forever. But now, it's my moment in the sun.
Are you
They say the hardest role you will ever play is yourself.
She's playing her.
But what you've just witnessed is the performance of a lifetime. Mariah May.
You were a better me than I was.
From hell, but you came from
Until
my
today.
womb, and I will shove you back up there and spit you out. For I am timeless, timeless Toni Storm, and I'm gonna rip your tits off.
Mariah May's like, you are insane. This is everything I needed it to be.
Yes. It's
Oh. I want to see the graphic just flip it being timeless Toni Storm graphic. She was acting. She was playing herself. She once told Mariah May that she was a better her than she was. That Mariah was a better Toni than Toni was. And Toni had to take that back. Needs to win a Grand Slam and push the story all in. But never mind. No, for real, Darth. This promo has sold me. I want her to win.
We are one mistake away from going back to ground zero. Who's going to take responsibility for that? Who's going to point fingers at who on that day? My vision is not one John Moxley. My vision is 1,000 John Moxleys. I want to backfill this place. I want it to last for 20 years, long after I'm dead, long after I'm gone. Because that is something worth doing. That's what I was sold on. That's why I came here. This was about the beauty and the art of the craft of professional wrestling. What we've done in here, what we're about. That's what this place was supposed to be about.
I think what Moxley's enough. Oh, that's your lady.
Giving this job, this profession, the respect it deserves. It's not a party.
Well, okay. This is weird couples counseling. Claudio's there, just the mediator. Renee finally stepping up. Look, I've tried to make excuses, but like, why are you doing all this? No. That was literally just her being the host of that show, and he was the guest of that show. And I'm pretty sure if anybody knows Mox's intensity, it's her. Let's go. What's great is that in the House of Black, everybody had their own combination of themes, so nothing needed to change in that regard.
The following tag team contest is scheduled to unfold with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring.
Oh no, this is a different theme. Hell yeah. I would have loved it if they were called Cerberus, but this still works.
No gods, no masters, just violence. Their own words that speaks to how dangerous a trio this is. They've compared themselves to the Greek mythological creature, the three-headed dog, Cerberus. Certainly they are just
This is yeah.
Well, this should be a high impact.
This should be a fun match. I just realized this is gonna be an intense match. The Gates of Agony are no slouches. Yo, they got their big gear out.
Well, if there's anyone in AEW who will not be intimidated by the Hounds of Hell, it is the Gates of Agony.
Both members barking. Hell yeah.
One of the most fearsome, dangerous, and physical tag teams in the world today. 2/3 of the former Ring of Honor six-man tag team champions, and they have been absolutely dominating, even after losing their titles, demolishing opponents, hungry for bigger tests, bigger opportunities.
They are 18-2 in Ring of Honor tag team matches. And of course, Bishop Khan has been probably the most decorated Ring of Honor World Six-Man Champion ever, as Eagle start things. 656 days as a three-time champ. And here we go. He's going to start
Starting off with Buddy and Bishop here.
personified. This is a great matchup to bring you here live on Collision.
Your big boy tag teams, right? How did this happen? How did the tag team division become the Haas division?
Power, agility.
Scissor, but he gets out of it.
Bishop can't no slouch in any of those departments either. Khan apparently a prince in his father's home country of Cameroon. tag. The big bad Toa Leona, the Samoan lion. Frightening.
He is. He's an intimidating figure, isn't he? Good drop step that time by Buddy. Really
Send
intimidating.
to the ropes. Yo! Oh, gosh. Buddy is no slouch. And the way he just stumbled over like that.
Matthews runs into a wall
So I just realized I never asked.
If you want a wall, you're looking at one there. Brody King, the man who pillaged
Nah.
California.
Music was still going and everything like that.
Spreading. Ooh, wow.
You see our great matches still to come here tonight. Right now, these two big guys are just going to slug it out. Brody, who had big Continental Classic wins over Komander and Darby Allin. Won his last AEW
Van Rear.
match in only
Oh.
90 seconds. That was 2 weeks ago. Right on this telecast. Look at this pickup, though, by Toa Leona in a big chop.
Yo, I dig that, Rika.
Just slugging it out here.
You get extensive with the lore.
Move there, pulling his partner over to his corner to make the tag. Now the official
Oh,
liberal use of the 5 count to allow some double team.
there we are, my friend.
And unfortunately, Brody is caught in that corner of that liberal count, as you say. And not many people can say they got Brody caught in a corner like this, Nigel.
Hard to keep this monster anywhere. In a corner, in a cage, whatever you want. Brody King will fight his way out.
Team story if they ever break up. Ooh.
Into the ropes. Watch out. Out goes Leona, and down goes Bishop Khan. As
For a
Brody.
second there, didn't look like he knew exactly what to do next.
Yeah.
Make the tag.
That stutter step cost him. Major.
Commandery that time.
Yo, just kicking the buckle into his head.
Leaps in, ducks low, ducks again. Look at the rapid fire by Buddy. Face
Oh.
and hand.
Spin kick looked low.
Great combo. Oh.
Jumping knee to the head of a Samoan.
Okay.
It's a mistake.
Yeah, he just ate it that time. And now lands on
Spade
his
him to
feet
the
here.
outside. There we go.
Shotgun kick using the
Very
rope
topic
here.
on here. Oh. Beautiful form. Oh my gosh, the way he smacked the barricade like that.
Well,
Took them both down that time, Nigel.
did he ever? The barking reverberating around Daly's place. Must make you feel like you're at home, Tony, all that barking.
Well, there are. Whoa! Foot to the face.
Baiting him again, falling over the top.
Apron, stays on his feet, gets kicked, still rising up, catches a leg. Ooh,
And again.
that knee caught him, but totally on
Yes, Jordan. Oh man, I'm still kind of willing on that. They could have closed the show on that segment and I'd have been fine with it. That was awesome. I'm so glad that it was what it was.
chops and kicks and
One of those boots from Buddy Matthews would have knocked out cold any normal man, and certainly Toa Leona, no normal man.
I agree. And now Leona will make a cover.
I'm getting
1,
some
2.
beautiful theory how to start.
2 count that time only.
Ooh,
Mixed heritage, Samoan. Puerto
that could be a
Rican
fun start to the
descent.
theme, and it would really like
Be played.
let the crowd know immediately who's coming out.
People quit before the game even began. True.
Agreed, Dresden.
Stuff up
Yes, I do.
But who knows?
right now.
Well,
Toa Leona
Could be
has
topped by an international championship match, or what may even come after it.
trapezius nerve hold.
now, one thing is for sure about Toa Leona and Bishop Khan, that they were in the New Japan 2023 World Tag Team or World Tag League Tournament, and that was big for their careers, and it was big to give them a name internationally.
Yep, they impressed a lot of people in Japan with their marauding, rampaging style.
Oh, agreed, Riga. That crowd, that was awesome.
You can't use it. That's mine. Trademark it. Like the best wrestler alive.
Jawbreaker, would you stop with that?
Oof, I think a break in a jaw. Those up kicks from Buddy Matthews.
Tag is made, and now Bishop Khan is in. A great block that time by Bishop Khan. Chancery keeping now.
Both Khan and Leona, they realize the opportunity that this is.
Immediately isolated in their own corner again. Bro's trying to taunt Brody instead of damage Buddy. That was a mistake.
Leona down. Bishop Khan catches Buddy. Couldn't get it. Shotgun drop kick that time. Khan went over towards Brody, and Brody getting double teamed.
Yo, that's awesome to put in perspective, Jordan. Literally, so it would be. It's been Mariah May's entire AEW tenure. From day one, this has been the mission statement.
Meanwhile, double team on Buddy, and Buddy's in trouble here because Brody has not gotten up. A cover, 1, 2. Oh, and a 2 count that time.
A lot of teamwork during the break. The gates of agony here on the receiving end. But look how quickly they got back.
That knee was. Oh, that tumble might have been worse, honestly.
Back sent on driving all the wind.
That knee was gnarly, though.
Of Buddy Matthews. And it has been a struggle for Matthews to get his air back, to get his wind back as this match has continued. Julia Hart, the wistful light of the Hounds of Hell on the outside here, trying to will on her
Seriously.
teammates.
There you saw Brody on his hands and knees trying to. Finally
Not a bad shout, Mia. Ricochet getting into the TNT title picture might not be a bad idea. And there was only a few moves away from it across the roster. You know what I mean? How much more height I have? It's suddenly so much bigger. Like Toni might win. Yes. Thing is, I remember. Because some people have seen the writing on the wall for that for months, right? But people were always of the mentality that Mariah May needs to beat her. Again, like, you can't just drop it back to Toni. I don't know. I think you can.
Can they win this matchup? Oh, Death Valley Driver 1, 2.
Saved by Bishop.
As Bishop Khan was close at hand.
So Leona needed him. Barely moving now, but finally getting back to his feet. Ooh, vicious headbutt.
Yeesh.
Great double team work again by the gates of agony. Crucifix bomb. 1, 2. Or if you will,
yeah, it's feeling like one of those situations that they need to really consider the kind of moment that could be.
Take a look at this. Second time.
Taking the knees out.
Matthews had to come in there.
Yeah, those bicycle knees from Buddy are so vicious. Very fair, Riga.
A boss man slam. Kick.
Thing is, I don't see anybody else in the division who can come and take the title from Mariah, if not Toni.
Oh, look at the power.
Oh my God!
Not let go. Brody King
Oh.
is going to try and get a better grip.
Oh, Brody said, no, I'm gonna hit this shit.
Pile driver.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
And he got up
That's a
from
four
it.
at some point. Yes, Dreslin, you know what? You're right. Jamie Hayter is right there. I think Jamie Hayter and a Mariah May program would be excellent. But Jamie Hayter going after Toni Storm to play off a Double or Nothing from 3 years ago would be a great move as well. Honestly, there's promising things for the women's division. That combination offense is rough. It just needs to get the time to demonstrate it. And it's done so. Understandable. Brody's won with that cannonball. Throw a kick in there. And any human being is unconscious. Throw trash in the ring reaction if Toni loses in that building for real. Yo, and you see, I think that's okay. I think you get that going, you know? Make sure security's out there, obviously, so you don't get anybody going too crazy. But yeah.
Yes, the Hounds of Hell get the win. Right now, standing by live. Let's go back to Lexi Nair once again. Lexi?
Standing by with Big Boom AJ and Big Justice, who have seemed to
Hey, Harley.
friend out of Harley Cameron.
I love these guys. We bring the bam. Yes, and you, the oatmeal raisin cookie, and the tuna melt. That's not what we do. Oh well, I do know that you have a new song out.
We do, that's right. Break the boom meter with the AMA.
Escape. See, no, escape.
So, Harley, I hear that you sing too.
What? This old thing? Well, I dabble a little bit in it. But
I dabble.
We are not doing that. We're certainly not listening to a TikTok family and a girl who's after the TBS championship.
Bro's in his gear.
Match on TV.
Unlike me, tonight, when I win this four-way match, let's go.
Hit him with the guitar.
Bring the
It's Bam. It's Bam. Oh no. Harley. Ah. She's too good. She's too good. I don't know if she gets her first win at Grand Slam, Dresden, because the idea is that she wants to get a title match at Grand Slam. Bring the Bam. I'm just imagining Bam Bam from the Flintstones now. That's the one. That's the one. She'd love for Harley to start using the guitar. Oh my gosh, if she took that Jeff Jarrettism from her. Effectively, yes. Yeah, they've rebranded. They no longer have any rules, any leaders, any gods. Can't help but smile when Harley comes on TV. Felt. She's such a treat. She's going to be a staple of AEW for years to come. So long as they don't fumble. The no music on the splash screen is really getting me. You know, I guess we're getting the four-way women's match next, and yes, please. I think this should be fun if it gets time. Give us 13 minutes. I'm good to go. I need to shout, bam! The dirt's gone. No, that's not ringing a bell for me, Riga, I'm afraid. But if it's an Aussie thing, that it would have been funny for her to reference it and to actually just be something that those who know pick up on. Yep, exactly, Riga. You know, Saraya coming back as a face, that'd be dope. Specifically, if she came out to the Outcast theme. Come on now. We're also going to hear from Big Bill now that I remember. So that's a segment that's incoming. Oh?
Thank you for agreeing to no physicality. Now, we are here in Jacksonville, the home of AEW, and I know Daly's Place means a lot to both of you.
Daly's Place is the heart of AEW. I mean, recordar es vivir. I'm just reminiscing of the past 2020 when I came on the Forbidden Door, then the Lights Out match, then all of those beautiful memories. When you were a champion? Yeah, I don't care about the past.
Penelope.
This is the present, and it's time that AEW
Penelope
realizes
Ford, never
the
heard of
star
her.
cannot be Ford is. And if I have to tear apart a former champion to show it, I will.
So you want to catch these hands? Do you?
I'm pretty sure that's why we're here. I'm challenging you to a match. And I'll put La Mira in the ground. And maybe I'll reminisce about something.
Well, better be a good memory,
Penelope, because I'm gonna make it fun and very, very memorable.
Coats, that is. Very coats.
That escalated quickly, didn't it? Between these two top stars in the women's division.
As will our next match.
The following is a TBS Championship qualifier.
Yeah, I got the job done. I'm thinking we get that match on next week's Collision.
From Hackettstown, New Jersey, the virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo.
Well, Deonna Purrazzo, the Vendetta, out with Kaya Valkyrie. This is a four-way.
Ty getting a win over Lady Frost on last Thursday's Ring of Honor. So Vendetta's starting to get a little steam. One wonder if they keep that up this match. I'm not sure. Deonna versus Mercedes would be a fun match, though. Yeah, Jordan, kind of been waiting for this push since yesterday. And Ty is for any other. It's like this across them. Serena Deeb's theme goes so hard. I am still waiting for literally any other person to join Deeb's dojo. Like, really, the way that you could have, like, her, Layla Hirsch, and Rachel Ellering just being, like, the Tekker squad of the women's division. Let's go. I saw 6 times that I shouldn't care about it. I'm confused. Huh? I just want to see Yuka Sakazaki here in AEW more regularly. She was one of the very first wrestlers announced in the AEW roster that I gravitated towards. The energy was infectious. I was waiting for it. And then here comes Queen Aminata in her presence. Kind of want her to win this match. Run it back with Mercedes. Nobody cares, no one. Oh, that's a gotcha. That went over my head. Sorry. And here we are. Yep.
Who will get that opportunity?
Where she's just like, yeah, I'm not gonna bother with this match. Oh man, but imagine Yuka Sakazaki versus Mercedes Mone. Oh, I want that to happen now. I think Yuka Sakazaki has a similar aspect to her as MJF does, where it's like she's out of sight just long enough for you to forget how good she really is. You know, I don't want Aminata as a winner. I don't want her to just be a throwaway match. I want a feud where she might actually be Mercedes. That I totally hear. A lot of focus on Deonna here. Yeah. And rightfully so. If you ask me, out of the 4 women in this match, Deonna is the highest profile woman. Okay, there was once upon a time she was draped in world championships, all across the globe. Against Yuka, that joy and enthusiasm when she steps into the ring, it's impossible to root against her. Yes, that's exactly it. The way I saw her on the first ever Double or Nothing was like, she'll be a great world champion one day. here in AEW, and no such thing has even come close to being possible. And I just wanted it to happen.
Two birds with one
And
stone there.
busted Aminata's leg.
We're going to hear live from Big Bill after what happened in the parking lot earlier in this telecast. That'll be interesting. Our main event, Takeshita Shabata for the International Championship. All here to come here live tonight. JR will join us for that match as well. And Serena Deeb on the outside with a neck break.
Yeesh. Thought she was going to bring it all the way down to the apron. Nice.
Made a critical mistake. Yuka up on top while Queen turns around. Shotgun drop kick from the top. Or I'm sorry, missile drop kick from the top.
Sakazaki, such an infectious personality.
She is. Her last singles win, by the way, was against Serena Deeb in September, right here on this telecast. And now with 3 ladies.
True, that's right. That was at the Arlington Collision tapings. She ended up getting injured there but was back in action. I think within the next couple of months. For the championship. She's one of the most decorated members of the current roster, for real. The burnt orange gear for Aminata, it's a cool. Yeah, agreed. Like orange, copper, amber, like those colors are worn really well by her.
Physique, her presence, her beauty, her portion in the vendetta. A real star.
No doubt. Helping Deonna up.
We talk about it only.
I'm still waiting to see if they ever get a third member. But I'm starting to get Blackpool Combat Club vibes where it gives the impression that it's going to be an ever-growing faction and just doesn't grow.
Harley confronted on Wednesday, confronted Mercedes Mone and said she'd like a title shot. Mercedes laughed her off. Said,
You can't just go up to someone and ask for a title opportunity in the championship. You can, but you're not going to get it.
Well, she didn't get it. Harley was laughed off by the champ. Said, hey, you haven't even won a match. Come back later.
They played Vampire the Masquerade once, and now she dresses like this.
Matchup, Tony, is that all these 4 competitors obviously have different win-loss records as of late, and yet here they are, all with the same opportunity to get a title shot against Monet.
Cover 1, 2, and a 2 count that time.
Just barely kicking out.
Now as all 4 competitors start to show a little bit of wear and tear, a little bit of tiredness. Each of them may get a little better opportunity in the center of the ring right now.
Oh, look at this.
The professor.
Oh, my God.
Fucking fish hooks.
Fingers right up the nose. Holy
It's a submission hold, and Deonna just doesn't seem to really care.
pushing on the head there. As you can
Megan
see.
Bain and Vendetta actually is not a bad shout.
Remember, it's a no disqualification 4-way match. Winner goes on Monday. I'm sorry, winner goes on Wednesday. Where did I get Monday from? Winner goes on Wednesday.
Yes, Rika, she's so scientific with it.
We're going to be live in Huntsville, the Probst Arena.
She's one of the wrestlers that makes me wish that ROH had a women's pure championship.
That's a very positive way to look at it.
Right now, Sakazaki positive.
Dropped her down.
I love that like two different things are going on at once.
The midsection of Queen Aminata.
Aminata was going for a double splash there, countered by Yuka. Wow, Aminata had to go real low to get under there. The snap spinning, the swinging neck breaker, I should say.
She has improved so much. It's Collision Homecoming coming to you live from Daly's Place in Jacksonville, Florida.
Yes, Rhea, please. That match would be so wonderful.
Mercedes Mone
Oh,
on Wednesday.
and then right into the Fujiwara.
Fujiwara armbar. Trademark of Deonna Purrazzo.
Yep, got to roll over there. And does.
And a 2 count, and Queen Aminata almost won it that time.
45 degrees here in Daly's Place, frigid temperature, but the action.
Wow, 45 degrees there.
Three, making 4 of the top women in AEW going at it right now. Whoa! Queen Aminata and Deonna Purrazzo go down at the same time.
Well, the decision, the outcome
Collision on collision.
Could go any direction. Valkyrie willing on Purrazzo. Well-traveled, former world champion herself.
Nigel, the
32 degrees Fahrenheit is freezing. 32 degrees Fahrenheit is 0 degrees Celsius. So 45 degrees right now. For them, it's about like
obviously 3 other women to even get there.
I want to say like 3 or 4 degrees Celsius.
Deciding factor in any kind of match.
Yuka, who's 10-1 here in AEW against Serena Deeb, who has 47 wins. Yuka goes up top.
Yeah, because I think it's like roughly 2.5 degrees Fahrenheit to every Celsius. So it actually is like probably like 5. Wrestle harder and warm up. Yep. The thing is, it's an open air venue, so it's like so hard to like stay warm, depending on the wind. They need to be giving us those WrestleMania 40 graphics where it's like 45 degrees with a 12 mile an hour southwest south wind. Hammerlock lariat. Looking unconscious. Kick out. Okay, because Yuka wasn't making it. Yuka looked gassed.
Giving her a lot of leverage to kick the professor off of a pinfall attempt.
Joe back at a rain poncho.
Sakazaki again pushing back.
She's at the feet of Taya Valkyrie. Meanwhile, over here on the other side, on the rampway. Oh, right cross. Oh, and a return. We talked about the problem these two women have had. And now it's broken down.
Wow, yeah. I almost forgot that these two ladies were having issues here on Collision like months ago.
And there is nothing the official can do about it.
Fight goes on the outside, as you can see, through the entranceway. And meanwhile, both these
Sweet warmth by wrestling harder.
Vendetta taking care. Wait a minute.
Harley!
What is she doing out there?
Harley is picking a fight with the Vendetta. Yo! Oh, pump kick by Deonna. No going. That big old power bomb on Yuka.
Into the armbar.
Once again at Fujiwara armbar.
Rolling through.
Deonna rolls through.
Hooks. Yo! Beautiful. 2, 3. Got it! Yes! Yes! I'm so ready for this match. I'm so ready for this match.
Harley Cameron celebrates on the outside.
Official face turn, I do believe.
And understandably so. Without Harley Cameron, there is no way Sakazaki would have won this match.
I can't wait to see it, guys. Listen to this. Mercedes Benz.
That's gonna be so awesome. Y'all, I'm so excited for this match. I've been putting it over all match how much of a fan of Yuka's I've been. I think she'll be such a great foil to Mercedes. Give that match time. No second choice, happy with it. Hear that.
Buddy, Brody, Julia, a definitive win tonight as the Hounds of Hell. What's your message to the AEW locker room?
Our message? When these hounds bark, we bark together.
Bro, what?
And what's so funny? You bark like a bitch. Well, how about you put that on the line against me? Nope.
Nope.
Well, I guess you're the bitch then.
Grand Slam, baby. Hell yeah. Yes, please. Very much a yes, please. I'm so here for it. A lot of Lexi tonight, and I like a yes. I'm glad Lexi's getting a lot of TV time ever since Athena kicked her to the curb. I'm starting to think that that is not an act. Alrighty, y'all. She's gonna stretch legs, get water. Be right back. I am back. And depends, Regan. Maybe we will be able to see it. Depends on where you're sitting. Depends on how this setup is. Because, well, actually, no, because when you buy tickets, they tell you the setup, right? Like, they give you the idea of, like, what's the hard cam side and stuff like that. Grand Slam, baby. I'm so here for it. He's still got that good theme that he's had for like a few years. Even since before he was signed.
Well, tonight, I'm going to make sure you get locked up for what you did.
Oh?
Last week, you gave some cute story about this is where it all began for you in Jacksonville, Florida. Well, Hobbs, do me a favor. Take your bum knee, hobble on out here, and this is where I will finish it for you.
Oh. Wow. Bro was sitting in curtain. Full on was just like, I'm just going to wait for him to say something. Big Bill said, yo, that's assault. Go to jail. That's great. Right here is Big Mone. He's 7 feet tall. And you can't teach that. Yep, nope. Have double checked. There is no verifiable license for being 7 foot. Cannot be taught. Yep, right to that knee. Security working overtime tonight. No, for real. Do they get hazard pay? I feel like they should get hazard pay.
Straight away, the bum knee of Powerhouse Hobbs becoming a factor in this.
Yeah, he's
not a match. This is just a brawl.
Yeah, and Big Bill's got this backpack. Oh my God!
Oh, what's in the backpack?
What's in the bag? We're about to find out.
It has to be something.
Another brick.
I have no idea what in the world it is.
It's, yep.
It's a knee break.
Oh, it's in his knee and the knee brace. Oh, and some handcuffs.
He threw a brick at him.
You need to be locked up. Okay.
I don't think it's the same
You know what? Yes, Jordan. I feel like we should be appreciating this because this is learning tree stuff without Jericho. Low-key something we've been wanting. Yo. Ruining those hands. Like, you see, this sight makes him look normal size, but then when you realize that Big Bill is a 7-foot-tall man who is jacked like that throwing those punches. Oh, my God. He busted his face. Yo. Oh, this isn't good. They're walking down the jousting area. This is a... If Daly's place was a Smash Arena. Bro, no. Aw. The way he's sitting there and bobbing and... Nah. Oh, he busted his face up. Damn. High impact. An unprotected brick shot will do that to you. Fair. Here I'm thinking it was him throwing hands that did it. Forgetting the brick happened almost immediately after it happened.
Absolutely defiant. Standing like a redwood. Hobbs still pulling himself up.
It was protected. It wasn't. You know what? Fair. I mean, kind of. Still the weight of it, and the implication was that it broke. At least it didn't turn to powder, like the one in NXT ECW. Doctor, figured not to do so. Honestly, not wrong. Doc Samson is no small guy. I feel like he could shoot on him if he needs to.
Hobbs, who was down for quite a while with an injured knee that he injured right here at Daly's place, by the way.
Oh, he's grabbing another one. One of those bricks. There you go. Turn this around on him. Very stretch handle the wrestler. Trying for his job. Truth.
Powerhouse Hobbs again unbelievably has absorbed this punishment.
Give the arm trap. It's going over to over. Yo! The belly to belly off. What a brawl. Those eyes. Oh, no. Holy meat, indeed. Okay, I guess 3 for 3 on brawls this week. No, that hit, though. Love story being told throughout the night. Oh, Kyle. Did they take Deonna's gimmick? The sit match now. Agreed. No. I think they need to do the proper parking lot fight gimmick. Oh, we're doing the table, the sit around the table. Are we gonna go back to having that I'm trying to remember the name of the leader that was referenced in their Titantron. Callous Christmas Story.
This is a Kenny Omega who lacks empathy. And this is a Kenny Omega who's not going to stop until he spills my blood, which means he's going to spill all of yours first. So you should be very concerned. And now this Will Ospreay alliance.
Don't tell stories, but y'all just prove them wrong.
We cannot
For real.
be on the same page. It cannot be allowed to come to fruition. And I want to know exactly.
We hear you, but I mean, take a look at us. There's 5. There's only 2 of them.
You of all people should know not to short sell Kenny Omega. I'll remind everybody here that a barely focused, barely mentally there Kenny Omega won 3 world titles with me in 3 months. This is not the same Kenny Omega. You said there's only 5 of us.
Evolution 5, yeah. No, he's got another one. He's got somebody else joining the group. Okay, JR's back.
International Championship. Introducing first, accompanied by Don Callis from Osaka, Japan, weighing 232 pounds. He is the AEW International
Yes. Those little details are very important to pro wrestling.
Our fans be ready. We're going to stay with this match as long as it takes.
And it could take a while.
That's right. Could go past top of the hour. We appreciate you being with us on this very chilly night at this amphitheater. The fans are hot. And let's go back to the ring.
And his opponent from Tokyo, Japan, weighing 209 pounds, the wrestler,
Oh, this match.
Man, what a smooth operator
He goes so hard.
The wrestler, a simple moniker for a simple and devastatingly effective
Wrestler, I want the firefighter. I was really hoping for the milkman personally. Is that still a thing? That's not still a thing, right? Like they stopped doing like milk delivery years ago, right? Hey, Game Over Jesse, what's up? Vote watching beta, you gotta win. Hell yeah. Appreciate you, dude. Welcome in. How you doing? Rukin? So, any bets on the open plate? Ooh. Oop. I'm wondering if they're going to already be in the roster or not. Maintaining control here early on is Shabata. Keeping it on the mat.
You think people are stupid?
Yes, I actually do think everyone's stupid.
They already are, yo.
All right, back to the match. There you see.
This is supposed to be a sport. This is not supposed to be a street fight. Right now, what we've got here is 2 of the greatest Japanese wrestlers of all time. Shabata, I have a lot of respect for him, but he's not Takeshi.
Nice transition back up to his feet. Drop back down. And again into the waist lock. Shabata's so sick with it. Taller help it take that standing switch. He's got a full Nelson going. Ooh, bringing Tom Pestock in, but yeah. Yeah. Part of me wants it to be somebody who has some sort of history with Omega and or Ospreay.
And he's the best bell-to-bell wrestler on the planet right now. I've said it many times. He's beat Kenny Omega twice in 1 week, Nigel. No one's ever done that.
No one has ever done that. You have to give a dog.
Shabata's so good.
And ultimately, it's been a rapid
That ankle crank, pinning the other foot.
ever since he aligned with you, Don. You got to call it when you see it.
Nice counter.
Oh, went for that PK early. Was there no ricochet segments, Mia? But I get that. I get why they didn't. You know, he's not necessarily an AEW original. He's only been here about 6, not even 6 months. He's been like a little over 4, coming on 5.
Shabata is a great submission wrestler. We know that. We've seen he's got many ways to end
Nah, I think he is just taking a vacation. Remember, Stephon Smith had one sometime last year.
In Japan is extremely important, a huge factor in Joshi Pro Wrestling. progress in general.
I want to ask Jim Ross, because Jim, I know you like
Bishop Dyer, really? He's not going to go by Tom Pestock?
You can't teach size, and you would have
I guess I get that. He probably wants it to be something a little bit closer to Baron Corbin. And also, Tom Pestock doesn't exactly, you know, like, it sounds almost too normal for him, you know?
Now on the outside, Takeshita going to give chase. By the way, 25-year veteran is Shabata, but he's never wrestled Takeshita.
No, and this is what we've worked on. This outside the squared circle.
Moving up, which is kind of funny. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I was watching some of his CVV interview, but I only got about 20 minutes into it before life kind of swept me away with other things.
Why is the referee not counting them?
Well, I think the referee's trying to get him back in the ring. Aubrey Edwards, there you see her right there.
And the wrestlers are ignoring her.
And I think
I was concerned for a second. I'm like, a drop kick out here on that stiff ass concrete? No. Just gonna punk him out with the kick.
Fan support here tonight in Jacksonville, and fans, this match for the International Championship continues on Max and TNT.
Let's see, Mark Davis.
As I said, with a history of Japanese.
Oh, Mark Davis coming around. Yeah, that would check out. I feel like we'd be skipping a step or two, but there's still time to fill that gap. Kota Ibushi returning and joining the Don Callis family would blow my mind. Heel Kota Ibushi? What? You're not to the dire wolf, lone wolf thing. Oh, that's actually really cool, Rigo. Now that you've explained it to me, I'm with that name. I've really come around on him lately. You know, I was a big fan of his in 2014, 2015 in his early NXT run when the crowd counted how long his matches went, like, because he would just win so quickly. And I was so upset when they made him into such a uninteresting heel for so long. But no, I'm interested to see him with no handcuffs. Honestly, dives from Takeshita is not something I was expecting.
The greatest wrestler ever out of Japan. Well, we've got Okada here on our roster.
Well, I'm happy to educate Okada on bigger, stronger, faster. Okada's great. Takeshita, though.
Yeah, Rigo. So far, you can't judge her too much off the Bloodsport performance just because that's such a unique environment in pro wrestling.
That means you got to be great at 10 events, Shivani. Can you count?
His contract and he get under Kenny's skin by recruiting his tag partner. Yeah. The thing is, Kota Ibushi has helped Kenny fight against the Don Callis family. So again, there's one of those things where there's a step or two missing there that I would want to be, taken. I want them to fill the gap as to why Kota joined them, which again they can totally do. Just we'll see where it goes. Beautiful transition though, rolled through right into getting the heel hook, but Takeshita is too tall for anyone's good. Say that like he's Big Bill's height. No, but he is deceptively tall, and that's very helpful in situations such as getting rope break.
Yeah, Shabata has been known to really see. We've seen it so many times. Seems like the more you strut Shabata, the more he likes, the more he gets fired,
Yeah.
the more he gets into the match.
That's not normal. Would you agree? I mean, that's insanity right there.
Yeesh.
That one rocked him.
Greetings from Osaka right there.
And you're looking live once again at AEW Collision Homecoming. This is for the International Championship.
What a great match.
Great fan support. I know the
Took him to the corner with that high kick.
excited about their new football coach, Liam Cohen, just announced. And these great sports fans have packed in here to Daly's Place, right next to the stadium. And this International Championship has been a physical one so far, guys.
In Liam, we believe.
There you go. Chop. And right now, your man is caught in the corner, and you can see it on the face. He's hurting right now, Don.
Absolutely.
Look at the discoloration. in the chest of the big man.
JR's back. Yeah, I saw that. I realized that during the entrance. I was like, whoa, JR's on commentary again. Just kind of stepped away for the middle of the show. In a different line.
Straightforward pro wrestling.
Shabata covers 1, 2, got a 2 count. Once again, we'll tell you, just as we told you.
Oh no, I don't want to see Riho be a heel.
As long as it takes, it's been a great night of Collision.
That just don't feel right.
Coming up of Dynamite on Max and on TBS Wednesday Night Live.
Takeshita? Something tells me Takeshita was trying to play possum. Shabata saw through it.
You want to talk about great nights? It's going to be a great night in Brisbane, Australia, where Takeshita.
So he did leave. I was like, what was going on? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I'm glad we noticed too. Rio couldn't be a heel. Same as Will. Yes. Like, please. Never do that to me. I see they're no longer advertising a time for it. So that tells me that there's circumstances to it that they have yet to fully clarify and pin down. Oh! I'm afraid not, Ray. I'm not down. I'm with you in bringing in a woman into the Don Callis family, but not Riho.
The dreams of a 20-something superstar that might step out from behind the shadows.
What, you don't know his age?
That's what she wanted to do, Joshi Mob idea. Yeah. Me heal out all Joshi women. I'm so here for that.
We're seeing an epic main event here tonight.
I remember that being brought up. Saw a lot of Takeshita. We got Narspah. Well, I don't know if you saw it, but we were watching New Japan earlier on the Discord. Well, I'm not sure. I know it probably wasn't on the Discord, but if you saw it, period. Anyways, we were watching New Japan show earlier, and we were definitely seeing a fair amount of Tanahashi crap.
He knows how to sink that in, that's for sure.
Aubrey Edwards checking Takeshita incredibly.
Takeshi's got to drop his chin, got to protect his
The way he got right back up to his feet with a whole ass person on his back.
There you go.
He does have him right now.
Wow. No, that's not what that is. Begging man. Okay.
Strong Antonio Inoki Takeshita just got kicked right in the face.
Shabata's like a machine, he just keeps coming.
Back and forth they go, and the fans love it.
Shabata's got one gear, fellas. One gear.
Could this be Shabata's night to become international champion?
Man, what a unique setting here in Jacksonville.
Fans are standing, they're savages.
They're seeing a classic matchup.
You already know, Rico.
Get it handed to him right here in front of them.
It's not all about you, Don.
That's sick, JR.
Calm down.
Who told you that?
Watch out, ripcord.
Finding out that he had 6 1-0 matches and only won 4. Wait, what? My brain's computer. He faced no one?
Just a matter of time. If not,
He had matches where he was the only competitor in, and somehow what? That's so random.
Center of the ring. Abdominal stretch. Where you going? Well, brother.
Oh, here we go.
it'll take you a half an hour to walk down there.
We hope so. When Don Callis leaves and goes to the ring.
I love how he's in that abdominal stretch is what made him go, oh no, I need to go save my guy.
Flowers in his hand.
Well, look, listen to that reaction.
Yeah, deservedly so.
He looks surprised.
Guess he gets blow up doll matches. Oh, gotcha.
Now what's he doing? He said something to the
Takeshi getting to the ropes though.
or maybe to our ring announcer.
Again, those long lives coming to use.
Leaned over and said something. Pick up. Shabata.
Yo, the fighting spirit.
Neither one of these two men.
Oh.
Fighting spirit.
Oh, you see, the problem is this is setting him up to have to run the ropes on Don's side.
Spirit is draining from the body of the international champion, Takeshita.
There it is.
Shabata is striking Don Callis' hand.
Makes no sense.
Ooh.
They got
Yo, that's a high-ass roll. Oh, my God. Woo. Oh, my God. I so hot that. Slapped him, silly. Damn. Oh, turning into a Blue Thunder Bomb. Yo, so sick with it. Kick out at 1. Yo. The free agent, my big ass spot. Match or anything. Yeah, well, Forbidden Door is in London this year. Late August. Damn. Big collision on collision. Damn. And he's not done. Oh, yep. Raging Fire. Taking it home. No, it's just a Falcon Arrow. He didn't hit the spin with it. Didn't need to. Yo, look at them getting an overrun. I just realized. And that was Collision Homecoming, y'all. Wonderful show. Had a lot of fun with that one. Agreed, Darth. Oh, man, that Toni Storm segment is going to be an all-time segment. When all is said and done. I want to know if the new family member might debut and also to interfere and win the tag match. Ooh. Yariga. In which case really does make me think it would be Mark Davis. I think that's really the case. But yes, y'all, that was Collision Homecoming, but the action ain't gonna stop here, y'all, because we still got Saturday night's main event to watch. We're gonna be doing that over on the Discord. If you're not on the Discord, you should join the Discord. A lot of fun things go down there. We do various watch parties for various promotions, depending on the circumstances and such. Plenty of other things to get into, including the prediction series, so do give it a peep. Otherwise, next time we're going live, it's going to be tomorrow morning here in the States. We're going to be going live for GCW Live in London, 10 a.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. GMT. And then later on in the evening for the All Elite Rewind at 7 p.m. Eastern. If you're still looking to dive into the older ECW, older AEW, but yes. Yes, yeah, we're going to be going about 15 past the hour for the watch party or so, give or take. So yes, hope to catch y'all there. But until next time, take care and happy wrestling. Peace.